Yo, how's it going everyone, and welcome to my review of the Roxio Game Capture card, the Standard Edition, which I've had some time to use. Got some walkthroughs out of it, and a Kami capture test I put out, and I have a good general idea of whether you should buy this or simply ignore it and never look back on it. So yeah, I'm gonna break down this review in categories. Like, I'm gonna go down into the setup, how you set up this Roxio Game Capture card to your TV and your PC and everything. The performance on how the game will run, looks, everything. If it runs well on your TV while you're capturing, if it looks good. The image quality of the video output when you're done recording the video, and how it will look on YouTube and everything. The pricing, which I go like the eBay pricing, Amazon, and maybe the official page on the Roxio official page site. And yeah, and the final verdict on whether you should buy this or not. So let's first, before we get into setup, let's get what's included. Let's get into what's included with your Roxio Game Capture card. You should get these component cables, which plug into your Roxio Game Capture card to your TV. Here's your audio and your video. The red, green, and blue, and your red and white. Next, you should have your USB cable that plugs in to this, to your PC. And finally, which is not necessary, and I'll go into why, the Roxio Game Capture software. And I'm saying you don't really need this so much, is that I found another alternative that you can use that works fine for me. I've been using it for all my walkthroughs and everything. And I can't actually go into really much depth on how good the capturing is for the software, because of my laptop does not have a DVD drive, which I really need to get a new laptop then. So I have to rely on the other software I've been using. So I can't go into depth on that, but I can try go into some detail, I guess, on the editing software, which I can run on my desktop. So yeah, it's not as necessary as the other two, but you should try to get that if you want, if you see if you like it or not. So yeah, that's everything that's included, and now let's get this review started. Alright, the nice thing about the Roxio Game Capture card is that it's relatively very easy to get set up working on your TV and everything. Basically what you need to do is plug in your component cable that you should be provided with your Game Capture card, plug it into the card to the back of your TV, which you need to make sure your TV supports component, otherwise of course it won't work. Next, you're going to need your component cables for your respective console. Right now I have my component cables for my PS3 plugged in, and plug that into the card to your console. Next, you're going to need your USB cable that will plug in the card to your PC or laptop. And last, we're going to need to change the settings on our TV. So right now I have my PC displayed in HDMI, so we're going to need to change that to component. Change. Now we got to change the channel. And you just got to check all these right here, except for 1080p, because components aren't able to output that. Click yes. Save the settings, and before you go, you have to change your settings from HDMI to audio input, otherwise you'll get no sound. And see, now it works. See how I display it on your TV, and that took me not longer than a minute really. So it's very easy to get set up on your TV and everything. And that's basically it for setup. And next we're going to go into the performance and how your Game Capture card will run into your TV or in your recording software or whatever. Okay, so now we head over to my laptop, which I don't have a screen cap software installed on here, so I'm using my phone. But here's what I use as an alternative to Roxio Game Capture software. If you can't run it on your laptop, it's not working for you, anything like that, this is a alternative you can use. Virtual Dub version 1.9.11, and it's really simple to get working. Let's see. You're gonna need to go into from here, File, then Capture AVI, and there you go. See, it's all showing up in your screen. Also, it's gonna go into capture mode, but it won't show anything unless you go into here, devices, and select the game cap. Which also you need to download the drivers for it, otherwise it won't show up. I also put that in the link in the description, as well as the virtual dub for download. And then after that, it'll show up on your screen, or show up in your device. You can select it, and now it'll show up in your screen. And as you can see, matches up decently well to your TV. Sometimes a little lag, but considering my laptop, and now the CPU is pretty weak, it runs pretty well. So yeah, let's get into the capturing part. Before that, let me go into single player. And as you see, it matches pretty well with the TV. It's near identical most of the time, as you saw there. And let's get into the capturing part. Oh, hold up. You actually gotta set it first. So what you need to do here is set, just name a file, whatever you want. You can make a new file, and then you can go to capturing again. Capture video, and now you see right here, it is recording. There's your time left and all that good stuff. It's a lot more extensive than what it shows you while you're recording. My CPU usage is not that much too either. It goes at most I've seen 23%, maybe a little more than that, but not much. As you see, still runs pretty well, matches up pretty well to the TV screen just as well, which is pretty nice. Stop capture like that. You can also hotkey that too, and it runs pretty well. The only downside I have to it is that it records an uncompressed video, and that takes a lot of file size. I mean, a 22-minute video. Well, hold on, this 1-minute video and 14 seconds was 581 megabytes. Yeah, pretty big. And if you go into like maybe the 22-minute mark, you get like at least big gigabytes territory. And what you need to do is go to video, go to compression, which, hold up. Oh yeah, hold up. You actually gotta open up the video file first. Okay, we're gonna open that. Now we can go to video compression, and you're gonna have to select this MPEG 4 codec, which will not be on there when you see it. You gotta have to download it from a site. I'll put in a link in the description where to download that. Press OK. Oh yeah, hold on. Sorry, didn't show my configs very quick. Come on, I have to record this one hand. Right there I have 8.42 on it. The quality, it keeps the quality while matching up the video pretty well while you save it, and then you save it after that, and it'll save all the presets you have added to it. You also can do 720p, upscale stuff to 720p. Let's see. I'll let you figure that out, because I forgot actually where I set it to 720p. As you see, it's a little more bigger and stuff. So yeah, that's the virtual dub, and I recommend it's a good alternative. Only downside, like I said, is uncompressed recording. Well, pretty good. So let's head into the next part of my video.
Thanks for the assist. We'll hold down the left flank and provide supporting fire. Bravo 6, possible ambush area up front. We'll...
So, what's the deal here again? Same as always. Jack's gotta kill every sucker he sees so he can make enough bank to beat on the boss. Instead of having little enemies to kill you mean. Oh man, look at those chumps smacking down. Reminds me of the best. See, I bet you wish you were back in the game. Fuck no. I'd get killed doing this shit. Back in the day, I caught a couple of guys in a dumpster and really lost some junk supply. Get the right tool for the job. Do you mean the right killing tool? I do it deep, please. They say discretion is the best part of valor. I say discretion is the better part of being a fucking pussy. Realize what the hell I'm doing. You were falling from the skies down the hill. Look at all the pussy stars marking out your part. Before you die, bitch, take a best shot and try
5-1, this is Hammerhead 6-2. Talk advises streets barricaded to the north. We're circling around you to find an alternate route, over. Say again, your last one, good enough. Copy that. You got it on route. MTA 5 minutes.
Hammerhead 6-2, this is Alpha 2-9. We have eyes on 2-5. DZ receiving heavy fire. Multiple hostiles inbound from 5-1's location. Request AC-130 gunship support.
Negative 2-9. QRF is en route to reinforce. Rally on their position and move to 10.
У нас гости!
Okay, so the pricing right now for the Roxio Game Capture card is at, well, the listing price is around $100, but right now you can get it for $50 on the Roxio Game website, which is pretty darn decent. But let's see, Roxio Game Capture on Amazon I wouldn't go to right now. The pricing is not really that great, considering you can get the new one for $50. On the Roxio Game Capture on eBay though, it can vary very much. I've seen before $30, but now I'm seeing them go for 50, around this price here. Well, I got mine for $20 at the bid though, so that's really the cheapest way you can get the Roxio Game Capture card. Next thing would be the Roxio, getting the whole thing for $50. So you know, it's up to you. If you're good at bidding, you maybe could get one like I did for $20, which is really a nice deal for me to get. So yeah, let's get into the final verdict. Okay, now the final verdict. Should you get a Roxio Game Capture card? And the answer is yes, if you can get it for cheap. The reason I'm saying that is because it's not perfect. It does record only in 480p, not true HD. It lets you play on your TV in 720p, but you know, you can't record it in 720p. You only can record it at 480p, which is still decent. But you know, if you're a slightly big channel, you wanna, you know, give your viewers somewhat better quality in your videos. But if you're just starting out, I would say it's a good start, because the quality of videos are pretty decent, and it lets people, you know, get to know your personality and stuff, and lets you know if you want to get into commentating. So it's a good capture card for that. Other than that, I would say this is for starters, people who don't have a lot of subscriptions to the channel. You can't invest too much time and money in, you know, doing this kind of stuff. And I would say maybe at most I'll pay the $50, and that'll be it. So for 50, I would say 50 or less, I would get the Roxio Game Capture card standard. Above that, I would just save up the money to get the better capture cards out there, like Elgato, Hapog, Light Media, I think it was called. I forgot the name of it, but you know. So yeah, that's my final verdict of the Roxio Game Capture standard card. Thank you guys for watching, and look forward to more gameplay videos and walkthroughs I'll be doing soon. So thank you. See ya.